Hi kids, welcome back to another Profit Pics video. My name is Sunshine and I'm a part-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. And this week of sales runs from December 20th through the 26th. So let's get into it. First thing I sold was on eBay. In fact, all of these are on eBay from the 20th. First thing was this Spider Strike full zip mid-weight jacket in a size large. I picked this up well over a year ago and paid $5 for it because the feel, the quality was amazing. And I thought it would sell for more because of that fabric that it's made out of. So I probably had it listed for $40, kept lowering the price. Someone sent me an offer of $26, which I gladly accepted just to move it out. Next thing to sell was this new Tags Wacol lace impression racer back bra in a size 38 triple D. Picked this up at a small thrift store, paid $6 for it. Had it listed for $35. Someone sent me an offer of $30, which I gladly accepted. Next thing was this Grant Thomas 2-ply cashmere polo sweater in a size extra large. I got this at Goodwill for $5 because it didn't have a size on it, so they didn't price it up like they usually do. So I got it home, measured it, and listed it. And I think I had it listed for $40. Someone sent me an offer of $33, which I gladly accepted. Next thing were this Justin leather hair pipe conchos belt in a size 38. It was from 1991, vintage. Such a unique, cool piece. I've never seen anything like it. I picked it up at Goodwill, paid $5 for it. Or no, actually, I only paid $3 for it. Kept getting low ball after low ball after low ball offers. And it's like, yeah, no, I want at least 40. I had it listed for 50. So I'm glad now that I waited on it. I mean, I would have kept that for years because it was such a unique piece. But when somebody, or actually I sent out an offer to watchers for $44.93 and someone accepted. Hope he loves that belt. Okay, next thing to sell was this Prana Channing plaid flannel shacket in a size large. I picked this up at Goodwill, paid $5 for it. Had it listed for $24.77, and that's what it sold for. And the last thing to sell on this day was this New York Jets youth baseball hat. I picked this up at Goodwill, paid $3 for it, thought it was an adult. Got it home, found out it was a youth. Sat on it forever. Finally ended up sending it out to auction for $5.77. And that's what it sold for. Okay, then we're going to move on to the 21st. I had a couple sales. They were both on eBay. First thing was this Affliction Premier short sleeve button patches shirt in a size extra large. I picked this up at a small thrift store, paid $5 for it because it had such cool patches on it. And I had it listed for $30, ended up sending out an offer to watchers for $24.93, and someone accepted. And the last thing to sell on this day was this Peck and Peck ombre bell sleeves animal print top in a size petite small. I picked this up at Goodwill, paid $3 for it because of the color combination, the crazy wild print. Had it listed probably for $25, got no interest. I can't understand why. If it was my size, I would have definitely rocked it. So when somebody finally sent me an offer of $14, hallelujah, you can have it. Okay, then we're going to move on to the 22nd. I had a few sales. Time for some espresso. First thing to sell was this Tommy Bahama knit pullover sweater in a size XXL. I picked this up for $2.50 at Goodwill. It might have had some issues, I'm not sure, because I think I sent this out to auction for like $8.77. Somebody bid it up to $9.50, and that's what it sold for. Okay, then I sold some personal care. And the next thing to sell was on Poshmark. This was another sale that I'm glad I waited it out. So it was these paper denim and cloth. Okay, I can't read that. Straight skinny jeans in a size 36 by 32. I think they were gray colored. So I got them in a thread-up men's rescue box. So I'm into them for $5. Had them listed for $40. Got immediate attention on Poshmark. lowball offers of $20 or $18 from another reseller who thought that my price was too high, and she had tons of the same brand for priced well over what I did. So yeah, you do you, I'll do me, and we'll all be happy. So I'm glad I turned those offers down. But what's funny is it sold for full price of $40 on Poshmark. It wasn't her, I'm sure. But anyway, yeah, I'm glad I held out for my price on that. Okay, next thing to sell was on eBay. It was this New Directions denim lattice weave vest in size large. I picked this up at Goodwill, paid $3 for it because it was so unique with all the lattice down the front and it buttoned up. It was a vest. So I had it listed for $20, ended up sending out an offer to watchers for $14.93, and someone accepted. Next thing to sell was also on eBay. It was these Wrangler Q Baby no gap jeans in a size 15-16. I paid up for these at the Salvation Army. I paid $7 because the last pair I sold, I think sold for $25 or $30, and these weren't a bigger size. But anyway, so I had them listed for either $25 or $30. Someone sent me an offer of $20, which I accepted just to move them out. Okay, and the next thing to sell was on Mercari. Mercari made an appearance. It was this new in box Allswell 12-pound body size weighted blanket that I got for free for my review. So I had it listed for $30. It's just taking up space in my living room. And when somebody sent me an offer of $24, I gladly accepted just to move it out. And she loves it, so that's a good thing. Next thing to sell was on eBay. It was these Columbia Omni Shade Silver Ridge top in a size extra large. I picked this up at a small thrift store, paid $4 for it because of the unique colorway. It was short sleeves. I think it was pink and yellow and white. Really cool. So I had it listed for $25. Someone sent me an offer of $18, which I accepted just to move it out. Okay, then we're going to move on to the 23rd. I had a few sales, and the first thing to sell was on eBay. It was this vintage Amanda Stewart fleece-lined satin nightgown in a size 2X, fastest flip ever. So I paid $3 for it at a small thrift store, and I priced it low because it had some interior pilling. I priced it at $19.77, and it sold for that overnight. Okay, next thing to sell was also on eBay. It was this Trip Vampire Night denim D-ring pencil skirt in a size small. This was the last piece I picked up for $2 at a small thrift store a few months ago. I had it listed for $50. Someone sent me an offer of $40, which I gladly accepted. The other skirt sold for $50, but it was velvet. So, okay, next sale was my best one of the week. And it sold on Poshmark. So it's these FootJoy Custom Icons camo purple and orange golf shoes in a size 10. I paid $25 for these at Goodwill because I love the colors. But I'm thinking, okay, what man's going to really want purple? So I listed them along with the comps at $300. Got a bunch of rude comments on Mercari, and yeah, and lowball offers. So I had them listed at $300. Someone sent me an offer of $125. Which I countered, and then him and I were talking back and forth. It was hilarious. He was the most humorous man I've ever dealt with through messages. He was saying, the highest I can go is $175. I hope you accept it. If not, I'll be gone like the wind, or whatever that Seals and Crofts, I don't even know if it's Seals and Crofts song. Go with the wind. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, it was hilarious. So I got him up to $175, and that's what they sold for. Last thing to sell on that day was this vintage Columbia turquoise snowboard ski pants in a size medium. Picked these up at the Salvation Army, paid $5 for them a few months ago because I love the color. I love turquoise. So I think I had them listed for $25. Someone sent me an offer of $20.50, which I gladly accepted just to move them out. Okay, then we're going to move on to the 24th. I had a few sales, and the first thing to sell was on eBay. It was these Royal Bones black strap skinny jeans in a size 13. I picked these up at Goodwill, paid $5 for them. They are the old Royal Bones trip jeans where they had the chain or the straps hanging that you could also use as suspenders. So I had them listed for $24.77, and that's what they sold for. I would have listed them higher, but they had some fading and, you know, some issues, so. Okay, next thing to sell was on Poshmark. Oh, so glad to see this go. So it was this Rockaware, vintage Rockaware. Why do I always want to say that? Vintage Rockaware JZ retro hoodie in a size large. I picked this up a long time ago, paid $7 for it at Goodwill because I love the outrageous colors on it. And you know, I'm thinking people might still like JZ's line. No, I won't be picking this stuff up again. I got lucky with this one. So I had it listed for $100 forever. Really didn't get any attention. So I ended up sending out an offer to watchers for $80 with discounted shipping, and hallelujah, someone accepted. Such a unique, cool piece. Okay, last thing to sell was on Mercari. It was this new tags, Victoria's Secret, ribbed high-rise leggings in a size large. So I picked these up at my honey hole recently, paid $4 for them. Picked up a whole bunch of activewear that day, some new with tags. I was surprised that the comps on these were only like $25. Crazy. So I listed mine right along with the comps at $25 and knew I'd get an offer, which I did, rather than them sell outright. So when someone offered $20, I went ahead and accepted it because of the comps. Okay, and then we're going to move on to the 25th. I had a few sales, and the first thing to sell was on eBay. It was this fresh produce anchor thermal sweatshirt in one size. So I picked this up at the Salvation Army and paid $5 for it. I had it listed for $25. Someone sent me an offer of $20, which I gladly accepted. Now this was a one size, and the bust on it measured 51 inches, which tells me it would fit up to a 3X. So I put 1, 2, 3X in the title. Then the buyer wanted to return it because she said she searched for a 2X and this popped up, which it would. And it didn't fit her. And I messaged her saying, how can it not fit with a 51-inch bust? And I never heard back from her, so I'm getting ready to decline the request because of that. You know, I always message the buyer because I'm interested to know why it doesn't fit. Okay, so the next thing to sell was on Mercari. It was this Balance Collection tie-dye pullover hoodie in a size extra large. I picked this up at Goodwill, paid $5 for it, had it listed for $25, got sick of looking at it, sent out an offer. Oh, wait, no. So when somebody sent me an offer of $19, I gladly accepted. Okay, next few items sold on Poshmark. First thing was this Stanley Blacker vintage Fair Isle sweater in a men's size large. I really loved the print on it, and I think it was made made in some island. Really cool piece. So I paid $2 for it at a small thrift store, had it listed for, I want to say $30. Didn't get a lot of interest, so when someone sent me an offer of $20, I gladly accepted. Next thing to sell was this vintage Cinejour satin floral house coat in a size 1X. So I picked this up at a small thrift store, paid $4 for it. Really beautiful with all the stuff it had going on up here. And I had it listed for $35. Someone sent me an offer of $29, which I gladly accepted. Next thing to sell, so glad to get these out of my closet, were these 4 thick weave oval rattan placemats that I picked up a while ago, paid $5 at Goodwill. So I had them listed, I want to say at $40, ended up sending out an offer to watchers for $32 with discounted shipping, and hallelujah, they're out of my closet. And I'm surprised they sold on Poshmark. Okay, next thing to sell was on eBay. It was this Essentials elastic waist high-rise pull-on capris in a size 14-16. I picked these up at a small thrift store, paid $3 for them. I had them listed, I want to say for $15 or $20. Someone sent me an offer of $11.93, and I accepted just to move them out. Okay, and then the last thing to sell on this day was another good sale. So it was these, and it was on eBay. It was these Rock Revival Lucas straight jeans in a size 32 by 32. I paid $10 for these at Goodwill, which in my eyes is paying up. And I also got another pair that day that already sold. So I had these listed at $75 and I'm running a coupon in my store, but this doesn't make sense to me because the coupon's for 15% off. I don't get it. But anyway, they sold for $70 and that was a really good return on my 10. Okay, then we're going to move on to the 26th. They only had 2 sales, and the first thing to sell was on eBay. It was this Titleist A-Flex trucker hat in a size small medium. I had this listed for $20. I picked it up at a small thrift store, paid $2 for it. But because of the size, when somebody sent me an offer of $9.99, I went ahead and accepted just to move it out. And the last thing to sell was on Mercari. It was these that I was going to keep for myself. Doesn't it figure? So it was these soft surroundings, micro suede leggings in a size large. They were so soft. Oh, I could just picture me wearing them. So I had them listed for $25 or $30. Someone sent me an offer of $21, which I gladly accepted. Won't be wearing those this year. So anyway, hope everybody has a great, prosperous, healthy, happy new year. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the new year.